Welcome back to the channel, Fat Boys. Here are gonna be 5 easy ways to immediately improve your riding. Let's talk about that. And so who this video is gonna be for is gonna be for the person that put their bike away for the entire winter season because they weren't able to ride. Or maybe the person that hasn't ridden in a while. So this is gonna be for people to remember how to ride and how to actually be prepared for the road and to be just that much better on the road. And so one of the first things you wanna do is to make sure you're actually practicing your bike. I am not very good at this brand new course that I just set up, but you know what? I am practicing it so hard, and that's all it really takes. Is you may not be the best at what you're first starting out, but if you're practicing, that means you're trying to learn. So keep trying to practice, keep trying to learn, and keep trying to grow, and you're going to get better at what you're doing. And so another way to quickly improve your riding is to actually be using the right hand positioning and using the right techniques in handling your handlebars. One of the first things you want to do is you want to make sure you have a baby's grip on the handlebars. You don't want to be death grip, and you don't want to be squeezing your sausage out. You know what I mean? You got to make sure you have a nice baby's grip on the handlebars. You're not gripping too hard. It's as if you're grabbing a baby's arm. You're not squeezing too hard, and you're light on the handlebars. The next thing that might really help your riding is your seating position. What you don't want is especially on a cruiser, you don't want to be all the way on the back. It's actually going to put you farther away from the handlebars, and it's that position that puts you in less of a control on your bike. So what you want to do is you want to make sure you're either right in the dead center or even a little bit more forward. That puts you a little bit more towards the center of gravity, and that puts you a little bit closer towards your handlebars, so you're able to control the bike better. And so one of the next very important things is to make sure you are also still mentally ready for being out on the road, because being on the road, there are different dangers out there. So making sure you're always watching your blind spots, you're paying attention to your surroundings. Because what you don't want to happen is you don't want this to happen to you. So making sure you're paying attention to yourself mentally, making sure you're in the right headspace, and making sure you are being refreshed on the dangers that can potentially lie in front of you makes a huge difference in your mental readiness for the road. And then finally, the last tip is to make sure you're still learning new techniques. You always need to be learning your motorcycle. So for an example, if you just took your MSF class and you're ready to move on to newer techniques, maybe you need to learn trail braking. Trail braking is very important for the road. I have a couple videos out on it. I will link them down below so you guys can go watch them. And so you can also learn how to trail brake. Make sure you are learning new techniques so that way you have that many more skills in your pocket when learning to ride and you are riding out on the road. You have more things to help you handle different situations on the road. Just like in a garage, you can take out a screw with a hammer, or you can put a screw in with the hammer, but it makes it a hell of a lot easier when you have a screwdriver or a drill. And so hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It greatly helps out the channel. If you're new here, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, and make sure you ring that bell notification. So I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.